Okay, so I know you're probably wondering, how do I get started? What are all the numbers? Because it is a numbers game. So, in order to get started, just as easily as it is to get started as a challenger, you can get started as a coach because you're going to get the same exact information, same exact products, same exact materials. And that cost is about $160 to $220 depending upon what package you get. Now, mind you, some packages just have the Netflix workouts that have just your supplements in itself. That is our superfood shake, or it could be our performance line, or you can have the 220 option that has not only our Netflix or workouts, but you get both the superfood shake and you also get the performance line, which is a game changer in my book, especially in my households, being a military spouse. I have to be very conscious of the supplements that we actually bring within my households because of my husband. Sharon?
Yeah. So the things, like when you're signing up the same way anyone else is, because you have to be a proof of it. And hear me when I say this, like, I'm not a salesperson. People have said, like, you have to be a proof of the product. And what that means is you have to get access to everything that is going to change your life so that you can help other people change their lives. Because you have to know what the nutrition programs are. You get two scientifically proven nutrition programs. One is more intuitive based eating and one is more portion based. And they are amazing. Jasmine will talk about those in a second. You also get, like Jasmine said, the Netflix of fitness, over 1,600 streaming videos that are amazing for, I have people that use chairs that are wheelchair users. I have 74-year-olds that have artificial joints, collegiate athletes, and literally everything in between. There is something for everyone. If you like to dance it out for your workout because you want your workout to be sneaky, we've got programs. If you want to lift and get into the gym and never breathe heavy or fast, you just want to grow and gain in strength, we've got something for you, and everything in between. You also get recipes. You also get corporate mentorship as a coach. And the biggest thing here that everyone gets is the behind the scenes accountability group, where you can log and report your workouts. You are held accountable just as much as a coach and as a challenger with your mentors, with your coaches. You get to interact with our behind the scenes, amazing, uplifting community that's here to cheer you on in your health and wellness journey. And when I say that it's the coolest place on earth, like it is the most supportive and positive place. I watched someone go in there and be like, I had a rough day, I had migraines. And then there were like 25 people in there that don't even know her that were like, you got this, right? They don't even know her. And they were like, I totally get it. Take a nap and then work out. Or like, don't work out. I get migraines all the time. Like, it's just so supportive. The accountability community is the community that you never knew you've always been looking for when it comes to supporting your health and wellness. If the people around you don't prioritize wellness, you need to get more people. You need to get different people. And this is where it's at. Go ahead. Yeah, Jasmine.
Now, just piggybacking off of that in general, the community itself is the complete game changer when it comes to you actually working on yourself and sticking to it. But I actually want to loop back to what Sharon just said in regards to the nutrition. You actually have two different avenues that you can actually pick. One that's going to be more intuitive so you can have a better relationship with food, and one that's going to actually help you to focus in on the proper portion control that you need to actually hit your goals. These are not diets. And I hate the word diet with a passion. If anybody knows me, I fuss about it. I'm kind of angry. But I hate that with a passion because it puts such a negative connotation about what you properly need as far as nutrition for your body to perform at its ultimate level. I know for me as a busy mom, this actually helps me to teach my children how to lay the foundation for eating healthy on early in life. I know for
That's good. See, this is the thing though. Like, Jasmine can work and grow her business with her 2-year-old son there at home, and she doesn't have to miss a beat because her husband isn't home right now. I saw them on the phone earlier. Like, she can work and grow her business and reach out to people like you while momming.
And I even work in corporate America. So not only do I wear the mom hat, the military spouse hat, but I also do that corporate lifestyle. So that means I am actually fitting this business into my already busy schedule, and I'm actually seeing a success with it. But back to the nutrition aspect of it, like I actually have my kids in the kitchen with me every single weekend doing meal prep, and they're actually testing and tasting stuff. And with both of those programs, you actually have videos in there that you see kid-friendly recipes that you never thought about. And it's a great way to keep them out of Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Wendy's, Taco Bell. You can have that as a treat every now and again. However, you're not being so restrictive to where you're going to fall off the wagon and you don't want to do it anymore. That's one of the great things I love about our nutritional programs that we do have. As far as our supplements program, that is a really big thing in my household in particular. With my husband being in the military, he can literally get tested at any point in time to ensure that he doesn't have a banned substance in his system. And the fact that all of our stuff has been tested, retested at least 1,500 times, and it's been certified, we have the confidence in knowing that what we're putting in our bodies doesn't have any banned substances in it. Me being a nursing mother, yes, I still nurse, he's almost 2, that the same nutrition that I'm putting in my body, little man is getting the same thing too. And when I was pregnant with both my kids, one is almost 7, he's almost 2, I drank our superfood shake every single day. And that was the only thing that I could keep down and to ensure that I was getting my vitamins into my system to ensure that my babies were developing and growing how they needed to.
Yes. And they have a low glycemic index. So they are perfectly suitable for people with diabetes. They do not have grain or gluten. They are perfectly acceptable based on doctor's recommendations for anyone with celiacs. Because they are a low glycemic index, they are still perfectly suitable for those who have historically been low carb and are coming into this wanting to try something new. They are also great, like Jasmine said, for nursing and for pregnant mothers as well. The portion sizes will always differ based on your doctor's recommendations, and always consult a physician before taking any additional supplements. It will say that on the package as well. However, we both work with mothers and families and people with all different types of dietary restrictions. There are vegan, that is a pea-based protein and a whey. So there are options for everyone, whether you have a sensitive stomach or an impenetrable one. Any dietary restriction is perfectly fine with literally everything. But this is not about products. Those help enhance, but no single product will bring you to wellness. There's no magic pill, right? Like Cher, I think, is famous for saying if fitness and wellness could be bottled, everyone would buy it. And it's true. It can't be bottled. This journey is so much more than any single product. We just know that as humans and Americans, for the most part, we're deficient in a lot of those things. And these supplements help make up for that gap. If you choose to continue them after your first month, because they come free your first month. So the other things that you get with that very first month when you sign up as a coach or a challenger is also the business services fee that is free the very first month. But to run your business, it is only $15.95 for every month after that. And the $15.95 covers your website. It covers your corporate sponsor. It covers your full account management and support. And it covers continued training on how to grow your business. $15.95. That's essentially like a $15.95 rent on a brick and mortar like shop. Like who says, like everyone can set up shop that way, right? And it's free the first month. If you are, and Jasmine can talk to this too, go ahead.
So if you are active duty military, a veteran, a spouse of active duty military, spouse of a veteran, spouse of a reservist, or a combat veteran or wounded warriors, $15.95, you don't even gotta pay it. So like for me being a military spouse, I don't pay it.
She has a free shop with no rent, right? So, and here's the thing. There's no commitment. All of that comes with your very first month and more. But after that, you have total control over what each month looks like for you. You don't want to continue with some of the supplements? Don't. Cool. You should try them to start,
Mhm. But
right?
if you do continue on with the supplements, you get 25% off.
Yeah. Like it's essentially like many people come into this business and they say, you know what, I don't think I'm ready to coach yet, but I do want to start on my own health and wellness journey. You still get that same discount, whether you're coming in and you want to grow a team and you want to grow a business towards time and financial freedom, or you want to come in here and improve on your own journey, maybe coach in the future, maybe grow a business. You're not so sure. You want to see how this works for you first. The discount is the same. The cost is the same. You get all of the perks and you can start coaching if and when you're ready. You still get your mentorship. We start mentoring you the moment you come in, and you get access to trainings as you're ready. You can shake a fist in any direction with our team and have a training. What we can't teach you is the heart, hustle, and passion.
We can't teach you your ethics. So
Your
if
ethics.
you're going to put in the work, the numbers will reflect that. So I'm going to probably say this whole disclaimer wrong. However, no success is guaranteed except for the level of effort and commitment you actually put into your own journey. It will actually start to reflect within your numbers itself.
Yes. So here's the thing. I've worked in a lot of industries, and I have always been, really until recently, because I'm in like the proverbial Zoom room with Jasmine, but like I have always been the hardest worker that I've known in the room. Always. I started work when I was 12. I helped to support my family. I bought my own car when I was 15, 16 years old to get myself to work because I knew that my parents were not reliable to get me to work on time. And I played sports, and then I went and I was a college athlete and I worked 3 jobs, and I'm a hard worker. And there hasn't been a single job that has ever commensurately compensated me for the passion, energy, time, heart, and hustle that I have put into that job. It's never matched. I always put in so much more than I get out or that I get compensated for.
And I know for me, being in corporate America, like, yeah, you're entitled anywhere between 1.5% of a raise to 3% of a raise. For me, I actually get a salary within corporate America, but I'm actually spending at least 16 hours on the computer, especially in this COVID environment, to ensure that I can bring a system up, do programming and configuration. I don't get paid extra for that, but you know what? I do get paid extra for actually digging deep into my own journey and sharing it with you guys. And people are like, well, if I get started, how do I recruit that? Share your journey.
Share your journey.
Share your journey. Because trust me, once you start seeing you get snatched, how most people like to be, most people are going to start to ask you, what are you doing? When they see that light in your face, they're going to ask, what are you doing? Or even fact of the matter is, that you have a sister, friend, boyfriend, whatever that is right around you. As soon as you get signed up, ask them, let's do this together. Be a part of this journey with me, not only for the extra accountability, but we can actually really make a positive impact within our own communities while actually getting paid to do so.
Yes. And so that's how you start to make money. One of the things is, as your coach and mentor, we want you to recoup your cost as quickly as possible. I know I did, because I didn't have money to just spend. I had to make my money back within that same month. And I did that threefold, because I came in this to grow. And I started on myself first, and that was apparent. And then I invited people, and they were like, I want some of what you've got. So I invited people right away, and you make 25% off a retail and commission from every single person whose life you change. So I started asking people, will you do this with me? And my ride or dies, my shovel buddies were like, yes, I will. I think they're different, right? Ride or dies are like the people that are in for a joyride, and shovel buddies are like the person that you call at 3 a.m. who will show up on your door Jasmine's my person, who will show up at your door with no questions asked, with rubber gloves and rope, and a shovel. That is your shovel buddy. You ask both your ride or dies and your shovel buddies to do this with you, and they will say yes, because they will see the life that is in your eyes and how much you love this team. You will make 25% retail and commission off of every single person that you help. And then the same experience will happen for them, and you will start to grow a team of people with Jasmine and I, because this is all about linking arms. You will never be alone again. And when we start to grow the team, that's what happens. What happens there in the compensation plan is called a team cycle bonus. And then, and this is the best part, Jasmine talked about like the 1.5 to 3% raise, no matter how hard you work, right? Because the person that has her job down the road from her, will get the exact same raise as Jasmine, no matter how much they work, even though she may be pouring herself into it. And this is the difference in quarterly bonuses in this compensation plan. Jasmine, you want to touch on that? Oh, so quarterly bonuses. There are rank advancements. And although this won't matter, like the names of them won't matter to you at all, the rank advancements, the quarterly bonuses start at a 2-star. At the 2-star, the quarterly bonus is somewhere between $800 to $1,200 every quarter. Then once you get to 5-star, you make the 2-star bonus and up to about $3,000 quarterly bonus for 5-star. And then when you make 10-star, right? This is just as you grow your team. The quarterly bonus includes the 2-star, includes the 5-star, and then the 10-star bonus is upwards of $12,000 to $15,000 each quarter. That's just a bonus for you working hard, for you growing a team, for you changing more lives. And then 15-star means you make the 2-star cycle quarterly bonus, the 5-star and the 10-star, and the 15-star bonus in and of itself is $40,000 to $60,000.
And just so she can actually, and then even with that, just think about it. You get all the way up to 15-star, you come all the way down and you get all of those other ones. And as you can actually see right now, like I have a busy son who's like literally in my lap. You can fit this into your life regardless of where you are in your own journey. If you're in corporate America, if you're already a professional athlete and coach like Sharon is, or you're like me, a hot mess, mom, wife, corporate America, and still got a nursing baby attached to you. This is very obtainable because we're going to lock arms. Yes. We're not going to let you fail. The only way that you are going to fail is if you choose not to show up.
Right. That's it. Can you, like, the numbers that I just said are like unimaginable, but here's the thing. I can see the roadmap, right? Like, what job, you tell me, reach out to me and I will eat crow. Reach out to me and tell me what job you know out there where you can see the path from you to CEO, the compensation plan to boot, and every single person has the exact same opportunity to get there. And it is based on the amount of energy that you put into your own personal journey and the hard work and hustle and passion that you pour into your and others' journeys. You are already the CEO of your business, and there is a pathway for you to earn and out-earn the CEOs that you have worked with in the past, and you have control over that. Reach out to me right now. Tell me if you know of another job, career choice where you have full autonomy to work at 9 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock in the morning, take 9 days off, earn the same because you work hard and you hustle, and it is all about positively spreading good in the world and changing lives, starting with yours.
And then on top of that, it just fits into your life. You can do this on vacation. You can do it in the middle of a soccer game that you're watching, either for your spouse or for your kids. You can do it while you're sitting on a plane traveling. You can do it while you're sitting in traffic. I've literally done all of it. And I've actually seen success in making it happen.
Yes. And we will be your mentors every step of the way. And you get a corporate mentor as well. That just comes when you start working your business. So there is no time scale. I came in starting to work. Jasmine worked on her own journey first before she started to work the business. Whether you are coming in as someone that is here for their own journey, maybe interested in breaking even, or you want to work towards having a seven-figure income to not only prove that financial freedom is possible to you, but to your family, like I am doing right now. I'm not earning seven figures, but I have a roadmap to get there, to remove the debt from my family and to show them that they can break the chains of financial burden. My dream is to not have to worry about what's in my bank account, to pay off my student loans and to help my family pay off theirs, so that we can all break free together by linking arms, one journey at a time.
And again, this is about creating a legacy, not only of a wealth legacy, but a health legacy. Because think about the different change and stigmas that you're going to break by saying yes to you, sharing your journey with other people, and actually making that positive impact into your own community. So it's not just about your wealth legacy. This is also about your health legacy too. So it all starts with a simple yes. And how do I get started? Because this is way more cheaper than taking out a $200,000 loan for a brick and mortar business when you just invest $160 to $220 to work on you, and you get everything to succeed.
Everything. Watch the rest of the videos. We've got some objections below. Reach out to either Jasmine or myself, depending on who invited you here. We are so excited to have you. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Roman.